This be Hip Hop African podcast. They record them live in the Department of African Studies on the campus of Howard University in Washington, D.C.
Hi, welcome back to the Hip Hop African podcast. This month, we're going to be looking at the work of female MCs from across Africa. So unlike the usual format where we interview artists and activists and scholars, this month we're really going to just be listening to the work of artists from West Africa, Southern Africa, and East Africa. Also, we tended to feature music or focus on artists that, we could talk about a specific social commentary or political commentary that was found in their music, or look at topics like gender and language. And so the songs that we're playing aren't necessarily chosen for their message or for their level of consciousness. The songs that we chose for this particular episode focus on hip-hop lyricism. And what I mean by hip-hop lyricism is just kind of raw hip-hop, just straight, not commercial, not pop, not something you maybe necessarily would hear in the club, but something that's just really close to the roots of hip-hop, focusing on crisp, clean lyrics, hardcore, not hardcore in terms of content, but hardcore in terms of kind of projecting this sense of strength and this sense of just kind of within hip-hop, this tradition of boasting about yourself and, who you are, and really displaying your lyrical skills. And so these songs that we chose are of artists who happen to be female, who through their music really display strong lyrical ability. And one of the reasons why I personally felt like this was an important show to do and important to highlight this is because in several years of doing research on hip hop in Africa, one of the things that I noticed over and over again is kind of being on the ground, talking to folks and saying, hey, who are some of the female MCs? Asking some of the male MCs, that I was interviewing or photographing, what have you, what's up with some of the female MCs? I would love to kind of link up with some of them. And over again, I heard, there really aren't any female MCs here. They're not, they're women who kind of rap, but they're not serious. It's just a hobby for them. And so not knowing the terrain, it was kind of like, okay. So it was having to find these artists on my own because I kept hearing over and over again, except with the exception of South Africa, but in places like Senegal and Ghana and Tanzania, just hearing that there really weren't any, serious female MCs. Knowing also at the back of my mind, this couldn't be true. So this show is really dedicated to showcasing the work of those female hip-hop lyricists. Now, some of these women also do songs, in pop culture genres. Some of them, do hip-hop. As far as Ghana, they do hip-hop and hip life. And in other countries, they may also kind of switch over into pop music genres. But these songs that we're playing are going to focus on just the songs that display their ability to do and perform hip-hop lyrics, strong hip-hop lyrics. Okay, before we get started, I wanted to let you know that in the show notes for the episode are the links to each of the artists whose music is played in this episode. So you'll find the name of the artist, the name of the song, the country they're representing, as well as links to their social media profiles and or where you can find their music online. I definitely encourage folks to support artists, to kind of, it's a great thing to be able to earn a living doing the thing that you love doing. All right, so we're going to start off in West Africa. And please forgive me in terms of pronunciation of some of the names of the songs and maybe even the artists. I'm trying my best, and we're starting off in Senegal, which is Francophone, which is definitely going to be a little bit more of a challenge for me, but we'll try to make it work. Okay, so we're starting off in Senegal, where in addition to South Africa, Senegal has one of the largest hip-hop scenes in Africa. Senegal and South Africa are really legendary for how old their hip-hop scenes are and how strong hip-hop culture, all the elements of hip-hop culture are in those countries. And so we're starting off in Senegal, and then we're going to go across West Africa into Ghana and then Nigeria, across to East Africa, looking at Tanzania and Kenya, and then down into Southern Africa, into Botswana, Zimbabwe, and finally South Africa. So in Senegal, the first song we're playing is Revolution by Muna. The second song is Okay by OMG and Mommy Victory, also from Senegal. And then the third song, also from Senegal, is Alanduti Freestyle by Eve Crazy. After that, we're going to go into Ghana, and we're going to listen to the song Abina by Abina Rockstar and Beast in the City by IE Rap. Then we're going over into Nigeria and listen to Not Still Woman by Price. I know I butchered that. I know it's Pidgin, and I apologize. So we're going to listen to those artists, and then I'll come back and introduce the next set.
Grand R comme RAP, éraflé, toutes les idées reçues sont dérapées. Revolution avec un grand R comme religion, dont les interprétations erronées créent la division. Revolution avec un grand R comme radical, éradiqué de son moi profond la hyène et le chacal. Revolution, oh, revolution, oh, revolution, oh, 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 oh. Revolution avec un grand R comme résistance aux mœurs et aux schémas qui entraînent la décadence. Revolution avec un grand R comme réflexion, dépasser les apparences, les préjugés, aller au fond. Revolution avec un grand R comme respect, dont découle la tolérance et l'ouverture d'esprit. Revolution, oh, revolution, oh, revolution, oh, 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 oh. New generation. Je sens pour ma génération. Revolution, revolution. New generation. Je sens pour ma génération. Revolution. Lobotomisé, revolution, je scande pour ma génération. Revolution, oh. Elevation, oh. Evolution, realization, oh. New generation, je scande pour ma génération. Revolution. Okay, you drop a tino jexelu defang. Mami vi ak OMG ñom xam nga dañu punk. Tenen yoni marqué pa yi topal suñu tank. Suñu team la doo ci bokk noo ñoo lank.
Ok ñu fëlati def rap ak ñi def comédie. Tankal ñoo bullshit son yu fees ak ay conneries. Faru ñu fenn tey waaw suba dead comme Idi. Jot nañu drop it bu tàng leer comme Idi.
Abedi pelé de legendary duñu dewe ni. Ñoo nara des ci story fii ba 100 ans ñëppay tewe ni. Nu mu demee ni impact bal ci boppu Kennedy. Feel like a violent amul fen fooy dem ba dégg li.
Woowee ñu rap machine nga sig ñu doon sa médecine imbécile. Compagnie rap si ñun la investir. Invincible one by one yéen ñëpp la ñuy kill. Invisible ñooy brise game bi feeñal seeni deal.
Ok ñu charbonné game bi level bi up. Fii ba 4020 ma baamtuwaat ko doon ñu tap. Ok ñu yëngal dawloo tapeti ñu changé cap. ñooy ndata yàlla ay game bi ñun ñooy faj ñi daanu rap.
It's all about rap, it's all about rhyme. You drop it now, wax ko sa pap. Yow ñun ñoo lay stop nga des ginnaaw ne bëgg duñu dab. Duñu bokk ndab même boo dëkkee di daaw. Tudd hip hop sant jàpp sentu nu ci kaw.
laali daal di yëngalal sa baari xam ne tey mooy las ndax maa ngi fule naa seen zone te label yëpp lay tas dama mandi dama mandi ci flow mel ni ku def ay kas toj tas romb seen game loolu la ma rap bi sas.
Demuloo dañ la yóbbaale mënuloo dañ la recalé teguloo dara lu carré du yow yaa ma mën a. son bi def na la jaare sa carrière yaa gën a pare genre qu'une bande taré big rouge bi yéen ñëpp la pare.
teeloo bum ci tàkk idi fire lomb mbay lakk gàttu feeg yeeg seeni flow yu tàng ne mbib yu tooy dara du doy buk si dañuy tëj indi story jaay leen doy sweet hardcore show di si bu ñu rëbbul sax taxul ñu sooy.
xam nga ni dama dangerous fabulous wàccal fi sa pass yax na yëg si nga terminus talu ñu buzz def la overdose ngay crise yaa ngi deuxième année say wes nañ maîtrise.
You push behind the limit yaa ngi dead zone ferme ta bouche tu but la gueule du ñu bokk microphone let them talk yaa ngi red zone welcome to street life ok ubbi sa bii bët gis ne duñu same price.
da nga caa bari wax te bari woo pa xam nga ni man dama rax bu ma laaj lu tax dama gën na tax sa xol bi jëkkee di baax femme de fer dame de fer du fil de fer femme est fière bras de fer sa kaw ni bulldozer.
You started from the bottom ruux leen ne
digger got so furious and faster. Vite me dit on aime basta. I'm force de frappe, the way the sac with the job. Kinda qui promotion flonga, you wear your money on my back. Double fee
sanguinaire, you're just a rapid death for sacrifice. Target the poppy boot on back like on your arm to fist. Put a young and recognize, show your guns up like on Nix. No, you do yali pie and faggy, when you read like on Nix.
Do my other made a major MC, never cannibal. Intifada just a zone, I'm acting like an animal. Danger zone, be my daddy for jar, nyom record only know. Akbar begin be your come on.
Wowla nanchi gembi many dugger to my scuba crew. In the nanchi girl, you rabu deep guy walk my kuba go.
I dump like chicken be crazy cool when you zundumu. Your feet batch, punga batch, leaf on the sumbulu.
You're burning a okay. Yon you let you block it. Stop what you're not become this nigga. ñu ne amuñu limite ku ma ne jàkk gis sa frontière pourtant dama timi tàng ñàkk loo fi borom kër jigéen du jiite te fu ma kabaree ñu topp ci dooma étiquette bitch carrière bi noppi ci caaxaane na bisam ak bësam ba yàq bisam ibi xool rek nga mën ci moom booy doo dekku bisam fatal ma bëtt ki may déglu naan booy bi tooy na fii raay ma flow rek la ñu sekk loo bi doy na bul ma ndax si gàlle ndax rabbi sax gëmul góor yi nee ma rabbi teg na ok amul catégorie yenn wàll yi la ñu sekk tax duma daagu si penc mi góor peew roota gin tës dama dañ sañe flow bi carte d'identité jëlee ko daaw toj sa maay nu M6 bu tëlee woowee ko gaaw woowee ma jant asamaanu jant bi gëstu naa ba xam li fi waral njëriñu cant bi i fii sans rap comme teen sans bac concert u live fu benn nit la tee nga dégg sans bac dégg sans baat hip hop bi la may ñëw di sampaat ñi ko noon teg ci public bi booy laa ñëw di samaat sama rap bi bind naa ko sensé na sa rap bi xaala doo ma dégg di dingat ne li may teg charab bi yàlla mbedd laa ko toggee mu ñor ma yekk taaj ko mbóot bi la ma toggee ma yor ko bit bi faj ko kon amatul looy primé booy na rap bi sensé wuteeg sa circuit bi ngay jaar bindee naa ko sensé kon danger nga ci public bi lay dégg ne mag bi jàngul fi ngay jaar lu mu jub kenn du werante ne jengul sama rap la gars yi di góolu comme wifi ambulant même pas 2 ans si game bi ma trouble rap bi ambulant bàyyi leen ñu siisu duñu baare bu ñu fëlee carrière u zizu bu ñuy bàyyi duñu tëlee alan duuti ci rap bi kenn du yàq sama alan duuti jëli rim bi teg ko ci kaw bit bi duuti jox la beat ak bass nga képp mélodie gàtt xees si mélo bi oh nee ma mélo ni tënk seen joob nappaaje dëgg ko ni mégo ni riiru mbedd samfal dégg nga bit bi rafal tiital naa la jàkk nga booy weddi ki lafal sa nguur day rës sa militant yaa ngi booy kot sama tur day fës rayal sa bopp boo bëggee koo not bàyyi ma xel dama rax doomu jinne laa ku ñu signalaloon xuus di dem gis ni firnde laa sankara ci lu mu mbaa
You from me, Abina, rap goddess, me too, my mena, me bore moi, mon manger, rap cocaine, me ye moodilla. Me be when Musi sa, me mudru muntu mensuwa. Me no flow, I share me ma. Me no not say such shield water. Me sudi be mad if we tell my kosi pussy ga. And say me na me demu fwa. Me refloti say chichinga. Iti medi say Lucifer. Me a microphone said you sa. Me je mic here. I je nan sa me je mo jimu gu and sa me flow mo de ti say sugar. Me a rapper, me a diva, they follow me like I be Twitter, who you good but me a better. Me no but the same team, I bet my bed, no doubt. Leja vu, excuse your French, cool down, cool it, you're from it. Me did it. My name is me worry Anna don't carry them. Beyonce composure. Me come in home semaba. Man what is na naba. I love me some God say Jeremy. What beats me cause a felony. Positivity, yeah me reality, creativity, new universality. Multi-talented, say Caroline. Me awesome, say DJ Cass. Me a queen, Lady Julia. It was Vim from your confidence. Madame Funikubola say delay. I got my knee on my mic say delay. I don't give an F to say delay. Hi, what's up, virgin delay. If you say me, I don't change Oprah. Oh my, me a big dream for very decent Alicia. Akis, Miss Swiss beat. Okay, I've been a regular, just like any chick in your area. But I ain't shit, me a popular. The whole Ghana bet me fever. If you know say Abby. Me did it.
They're my friend.
And then go get them, he endorsed me as the best. No one can test DH, I'm the best. From the rest, ahead of the rest, not easy to digest, so don't you test me. I am the dragon from Volta, not even the lion come closer. Yeah, it's a message from Volta. They said the kangaroo rappers, shut up. Muye de de, mukasapi gaka gere. Me wanna no see how much on for me blonde and yawo, but you are gloomy and she gaka gere. Mu flow on fire, ye humo. You know get say ye tumu. Muni mu ben kumu fewu ni fa wondia oni ayembubu. I be the beast in the city way. My chains here, I go astray. Don't get caught in my way, just went through your brain like an x-ray. Solo, sana me kono, bow in front of me, sani a yellow. Hey, you rap, I'm hip-hop, I live on, sani a kono. Wabala tukaro bama.
They my fear.
Wabala tukaro.
That knows that they my scared.
Wabala tukaro bama.
They my fear.
Wabala tukaro bama.
Knows that they my fear.
Wabala tukaro bama.
They my fear.
Wabala tukaro.
That knows that they my scared.
Wabala tukaro bama.
They my fear.
Wabala tukaro bama.
They my fear.
Hey, you still the bed. Wake up, mama miss one bokiti. Wake up, fake MCs, lazy rappers. Wake up, Zantona Muku Wasiri. Wake up, Kutashi, Kuntaka Kafa Kundi Bashi. One day Kikayishi Nenaki. I'm a nobody, Kowa Yasan Kamani Nafi. I'm stronger, I'm better, much of an excellent rapper. I fixed it, your bladder, so you can call me a surgeon. I did it so you have a reason to piss me, make me mad, make me crazy. When I go angry, the next thing you hear is murder. Stake you like a number. Wakey, wake from your slumber. Wake up, get up, shut up. You talk much, you young bunch. I'm long gone, like a trip from here to Hong Kong. Send grace some of your John Dia. Libumo John Jones. Wabala tukaro bama.
They my fear.
Wabala tukaro.
That knows that they my scared.
This is a public service announcement. They call me Price. Yo, it goes lights woman, dark woman, rich woman, poor woman, wife woman, boss woman, smart woman, all woman. That's still woman. That's still woman. Yeah. How we go do now? See. Big woman, small woman, old woman, young woman, slim woman, thick woman, fine woman, all woman. That's still woman. That's still woman. May we be richer than our daddies. Every woman be a star where you belong. Put your Maggie. Cause according to our president, our kitchen we belong. I be. It's okay. It's okay. May we be richer than our daddies. Every woman be a star where you belong. Put your Maggie. Me, I'm cooking dope in this prison that this society can't happily ever after be whatever makes me happy. Some guys will say it's easy for a woman. Now you're lucky they can't walk in her shoes. It's risky to have Bobby. And even when you win, they say who's the winner? She's you deserve that dirty stuff. Shut up when men are talking. Our mother suffered the smile, so do it too. If Beyonce took Jigga back, Biko, who are you? Play your cards right. A good woman should keep her cool. That's your king. To be his queen, you might have to play the fool. No turning back. That's your lot. You're his wife now. So hit the gym, work it out. Wear sexy nightgowns. Checking his phone. You deserve what you find out. These rules seem to favor the guys. Wait, time out. Usually I can't shout, but this time I will. This propaganda causing harm my granddaughters could feel. With moms picking at the wound to take us decades to heal. With or without the veil. We are who we are still. When I know it's way more important than finding husband, I'ma find your life's purpose and get it. Just think of all the women you know where society respects more, man. That's how they did it. Nobody want talk 'em, I go talk 'em. I'd rather be a rich boss lady than a sucker. And I don't want your man, I want your man to be my worker. He pays for toilet roll and gives you shit. What a shocker. Yo. Financial freedom, I only hope. Don't act like marriage is the opposite of being broke. Some of us are laughing to the back. Don't be the last to get the joke. Hot love affair with myself. Go tell the Pope. Lift your sister up, don't put her down. We We created all. What goes around will come around and make your world spin. We outnumber them 7-1. Imagine if we all took a stand hand in hand. Picture the world then. No matter how much smarter or how much harder you work, society may not notice they're measuring your skirts. No carry last, my sister, put yourself first. And if the world stinks around you, just spray yourself perf. Cause lights woman, dark woman, rich woman, poor woman, wife woman, boss woman, smart woman, all woman, I still woman.
So those are artists representing West Africa. And among them is a lot of diversity. You hear the French coming out of Senegal. You hear, the Pidgin English out of Nigeria. And then out of Ghana, you hear Pidgin English, but you also hear Tree, Ewe, HHAP song, Beast in the City. She combines Ewe, Tree, Hausa, and English all in one song. And that's kind of one of the amazing things when you listen to hip-hop across Africa, because you hear artists just really mixing and remixing languages, adding them in whenever, appropriate, kind of switching it up a little bit. And so that is awesome. So when we move over into East Africa, specifically into Tanzania, the language is predominantly Swahili. So most of the artists perform in Swahili. So the two artists that we're going to be looking at are Stosh and Tifa. So for Stosh, we're going to be listening to her song Super Madini. And then for Tifa, we're going to be listening to her verse on the song Emergency. So both of these artists are out of Tanzania. Then, when we move over into Kenya, we're going to be listening to B.I.G.H. by Ecstatic, which is a collaboration she did with Devour K. Lenyora, who is out of Joburg, South Africa. So this is a collaboration between two MCs, Ecstatic in Kenya, Devour K. Lenyora in South Africa. And that's also kind of going to give us a segue into South Africa. And so after this segment, I'll kind of be back talking about South Africa.
Nipo poa, mstari na toboa hadi pina. Sis wanaboa, wananyoa mpaka vina. Bado na komoa, walo shalo tina. Mstari ndo sadaka, so ntatoa mpaka sina. Sis kaka poa, wachanwa pake hina. Waweza kosa ndoa, kauna doa kwenye jina. Hawezi lala, wamepanga kwa mganga. Wambie MC wakali, nina bonge la upanga. Salamu wakali, East Coast crew. No double line, usini double cross you. Stosh noma, mini big boss too. Alright, mini samaki mla chambo na mvuvi. Maisha kipiga tambo ni ugali na chumvi. Sina ukali, bali hii ni kali ya movie. Right, rap kwa damu kama super makini. Super wanini, wakati mindo super madini. Super maro, Mr. Cooper, tupo chimbo madini. Aight.
Yo,
Stosh
Super Madini MC Makini
Stosh
Underground fever, na wali
Stosh
Everybody's paid,
Stosh, shut up Stosh
Super Madini MC Makini
Stosh
Underground fever, na wali
Stosh
Everybody's paid,
Stosh, shut up Napaka popo bawa mwenye visa. Sina sawa na punyua mikinyozi mwenye siza na waliza. Natisha kama ghost kwenye kiza. Nipo mwenge, sipajui makongo wala sinza. Nasema na kubwa jina na tena ujuzi sina. Na mwaga vina tulia ungatwe pina. Mawenge sina peace kwa kizo na kala pina. Navotema mbovu watasema natoka China. Niko chini ya mwamba kama underground river. Wambie wakali wako mini underground fever. Salama kongwe mini underground mwenye sifa. Nani mkali wao chiku sindi ama tifa. Mina bari jema kitema na tema nema. Nashindo sema nipo juu yao kanyota njema. Natenda mema bwana kiburi asinache tena. Na cheti ya chanda chema so zero sipati tena. Stosh
Super Madini MC Makini
Stosh
Underground fever, na wali
Stosh
Everybody's paid,
Stosh, shut up Stosh
Super Madini MC Makini
Stosh
Underground fever, na wali
Stosh
Everybody's paid,
Stosh, shut up Saga rumba na dunda kwenye mitana. Mwaga njaa, mambumba ndugu wa Masai. Ishara ya dore gumba, mgumba hapa tazaa. Kidumu mini kasumba kwa mbumba. Mulika taa, spit info kwa wewe huyu na yule. Mistari na tema kifo, midarasa bila shule. Homu mpunga wa manati, hakuna karibu tule. Karibu shule, uchanwe kakaratasi halafu utupe kule. Peace kwa masela, nipe 5 mpaka 100. Yela kama Ndela, Babu Sea na Madia. Akili nyingi kama bwana alotufia. Akili nyingi mini mzungu nefifia. Hiki kichwa, uruta mkia wepanya buka ribu huku. promo kibuma jaribu zuku. Navuta pumzi kajambaza lejishuku. Silinge una Louis bag wakati ndani una buku. Stosh
Super Malini MC Makezi.
Stosh
Underground fever una Weliza.
Stosh
Everybody say hey.
Stosh shut up. Stosh
Taka toka safi, chini kiatu flati, suruali ya blaki na vesti ya pinki, ulize marashi, naonekana msafi, kitoka kwa streeti, unakula bati, mwonekano unavutia, naonekana mrembo, basi na mzuri wa tabia ili nepoka skendo, so kila mtu namchukia najua kila jambo, the vile stanisha kuwa dabu nweke kando, when it comes in a man, I have to overstand, nigga streets in a bun, I drop in my land, I'm a hawker, I represent black, this what I do, now I do many pa. You just go so so you have a lot. Shall like me, rock up me, but do it, do never send me. Now shake like a mata every day. Queen Polo Kata, it's okay.
yeah.
Sonic.
Excuse the punchline, check it, swag the check it flow. We can make this school if you want some more.
I took a moment to get a piece of mind. Probably we just fine. Friends and family, the way they, how could you be so kind? How could you be so sure? Believing and looking for shit. Fighting all of my demons with fire they keep on dreaming. Sometimes I'm so uninspired, but trying to get through my weakest. Alive and not compromise the desire to keep achieving. Desire to keep the feeling, desire and self-belief. You ain't there if you ain't feeling scared, and you ain't scared if you ain't feeling bad. If you can share it, if you can bear it, if you can take a little time to be there it, if you can stand me as well, just know that I cherish the little care. Sometimes they forget the drama is real. Behind the scenes for months and running, see my mama been ill, lost in pain and confusion. Can't even blame the one choosing. Sometimes you wanna fake it, but only know how to be real. I'm always hoping you listen. What's always golden is wisdom. There's a bigger picture. Don't let emotion control the vision. Hoping you hold the ambition. None can remake Cap. The want to be seen just as a rapper and not a female rapper. Word. I've been through the high, I've been through the low. Man, if you could walk a mile in my shoes, will it be heaven? Maybe lie. Would you need a judge? You need a judge. But regardless, bitch, I go hard. You ain't even know. I don't think they know that, man. Bitch, I go hard. You ain't even know.
This is a song for my underachievers. Lifeline clinging on only their dreams and reefers. The ones who walk around without having any believers. And hold intelligence only the ghetto streets can teach us. Yeah. Now once upon a time I was a girl. My neighbors looked at and thought she would conquer the world. They thought actuary, doctor, maybe an accountant. I turned out as a rapper and left them astounded. Now they look at me and think I'm a failure, of course. Look at my mama and just think she has suffered a loss. Model C feast, going and puffing trees, running streets, church people saying only the devil's a source. Young me conflicted, I was so lost. My dreams, it seems, don't amount to much. Just before I gave it all up, I realized that Jesus also had a purpose that was afterwards. I've been through the highs, I've been through the lows. If you could walk a mile in my shoes, will it be heaven? Maybe light, would you need to judge? Yeah. But still I go hard. Bitch, I go hard. Yeah, I go hard. Bitch, I go hard. Dallas hoop, see what's do was for. They wrote us off, got that spitting more. Dallas hoop, see what's do was for. They wrote us off, got that spitting more.
See the winter approach, take a rolling, counting all their rivals. Little I notice, all their hope, bow unto their titles. I'm still in the moment, I'm the chosen. Hung down all your rivals, I'm killing our own. Now you notice, bow with all your lies, ho. I hope you realize though, I'm over the surprises, over underration and making it seem we tried. When we go hard and making a few we toss up, making a huge prize. Here we could go.
All right, so going into Southern Africa, you have a lot of diversity. So like I mentioned, South Africa has one of the largest hip-hop scenes in Africa. But for the purpose of this episode, it's important to note that they also have more female MCs than any other African country. Just in terms of doing research for some of the work I'm doing on female MCs in Africa, or some of the work I have done, one of the things when I kind of came up with a chart, or of as many female MCs as I could find in various countries. When I got to South Africa, there were well over a dozen artists, active artists that are active on the scene in terms of not necessarily underground, but artists that are out recording, that are on the radio, that are doing videos, that are doing albums. And so a lot of the times artists may, release a couple albums here and there, or, when funding allows, do a video. But the artists in South Africa are not only doing that, but they're also, really out there getting their work out and producing a lot of stuff. So you have artists like Gigi Lamaine, who at last count has over 30 songs out, and she's really she's been doing this for definitely less than 10 years. And I want to say somewhere around 5 years, and has about 30 songs out already. So a lot of the artists there have been doing a lot. And of course, you had the bar set kind of high by Gadessa, one of the first hip-hop groups, female hip-hop groups out of South Africa. And so after Gadessa, you saw different generations of female MCs. And right now, you just have a whole lot of diverse artists on the scene in South Africa. So first, we're going to look at the song Hard on Flow by Enigma out of Botswana. Then we're going to go into Zimbabwe, and I'm going to really try hard to pronounce the name of the song, Vakasara by DJ Nida. And I'm so sorry if I butchered the name, but the song is awesome, is dope. And so when I heard it, I was like, okay, yeah, this is a song I really want to include in this episode. Okay, and then after that, we're going into South Africa, and we'll be listening to Gigi the Great by Gigi Lamaine, Beast League by Eugen Blackrock, Ingoma by Kanye Mavi. So again, there were a lot more artists out of South Africa, but I didn't really want it to be dominated by the podcast to be dominated by South African artists. But there are several other MCs that are also out there out of South Africa. And also, again, a lot of this was really trying to find artists that I had somehow linked with before. And so part of the great thing about this project or this episode was really being able to link back up with artists who I had previously reached out to or been in communication with, and in some cases artists that I consider friends. In other cases, it was great to be able to kind of meet and introduce myself to some artists who maybe we have friends in common, or, I've interviewed some folks that are kind of in their circle. So it was definitely great to be able to vibe with some of the different female artists that are represented. And of course, there were some I wasn't able to get in contact with and wasn't able to really reach out to. So hopefully we'll be able to do another episode similar to this at some point in time and be able to include some of those artists.
You know who this is. No introductions necessary, but jump on it. Yeah, when I step up in this place, they scream Enigma, cause I got it, and you know I'm going front to end. Nothing you can do about it. You can't stop it, I'm a force to reckon with, and you know you gon' follow it. Leave my church of flower tree, it's where you gon' fellowship. Amen, yeah, it's where you gon' congregate. I flow so hard, give me rectal functional. Can't come against me, yours is blessed. You can't get to me, I'm like a Troy Star Virgin with a chastity belt. Call along me, I'ma make his master he melts. Cause I'm the blazing heart that he ever felt. Interact, Enigma, I don't flow. Ask me how I do it, I don't know. I got mad skills and metaphors. Come up the beat, come on, let's go. Interact, Enigma, I don't flow. Ask me how I do it, I don't know. I got mad skills and metaphors. Come up the beat, come on, let's go. You see, I'm a lyrical hermaphrodite, male and female intertwined. Got my nuts on my chest and my lines running miles. Winning metaphorical championship of time tussling. See my opponents like quickest.
step on them, leave them crumbly, walk away with the trophy, cause I ain't no weakling, I'm a strong diva. And I go so hard, I gotta question my gender. Act me lyrics and rhyme, it's what's on my agenda. I'm a heavy shit speeder, I ain't no slender. When I put you in a corner, boxing ring, gloves on, ding dong, it's on, let's get it. I see you shaking and trembling, I rumble and you stumbling and trouble back in the rubble. I'm trouble blows, I throw it in your face. It's so bad like I stabbed you with the mace. Retreat, fall back, cause this is my face.
It's a rag enigma, I don't flow. Ask me how I do it, I don't know. I got mad skills and metaphors. Pump up the beat, come on, let's go. It's a rag enigma, I don't flow. Ask me how I do it, I don't know. I got mad skills and metaphors. Pump up the beat, come on, let's go.
They gave me 47 chromosomes, one for Viagra. Stay hard all the time, erectile enigma. Hard on flow, never slow on rhymes, punchline metaphors, it's versus galore. I'm a stiff competitor, always up and ready to take blows from suckers. Some of them are clowns, they belong in the suckers. While others blah blah, all I hear is a ruckus. Senseless noise on bubblegum popping and everybody's walking. Nobody's stopping to pay them any attention, cause it's my error. Enigma period, got heavy flows, always.
It's a rag enigma, I don't flow. Ask me how I do it, I don't know. I got mad skills and metaphors. Pump up the beat, come on, let's go.
So tell him I'm a boss, to tell him didn't bad. I got my shit in the bag, I couldn't chimahara. About to G, to tell him take it easy. Up in the club, you know they rockin' tonight. Show my shows in my heart. Shara, show my face like a dash. Shara, show my repaya. Shara, she sing a wire. Now I'ma tell them the business. For my collabo, yo my repo and disona. You know why? Cause these are the MC's careers is tragic. They stuck in the same spot like HHAP traffic. Did you cruise on Diddy New Highway? Headed straight to the top and now they try to do it my way. Now I'm killing it. They show me game my temper mucha wona. Hapana anombo pona pona. Diani akava nyepera. Muze asipo honai akava set it up. I drop bombs like Osama, money like Obama. Hip hop's Dalai Lama. I'm the gun, though I see I'm very easy. Make these rappers junior like I'm breezy. So tell them I'm a boss, to tell them didn't bad. I got my shit in the bag, I couldn't chimahara. About to G, to tell them take it easy. Up in the club, you know they rockin' tonight. Show my shows in my heart. Shara, show my face like a dash. Shara, show my repaya. Shara, she sing a wire. More zeros in my bank account, yeah, I'm making a statement. I see beneath the surface, yeah, I'm so X-rated. But I don't see these rappers cause they're always so faded. Wanna stand against me and that's cause I'm so debated. They can kiss my I know I'm always on their lips. They're waiting on my moves like I'm gonna give them tips. Yeah, I'm so ill, even Stevie wouldn't wonder. These rappers like denominators cause they're always under par. But they ain't out of the woods, I'm a tiger. I'm a problem, wanna tell them to call my MacGyver. Cause they ain't solving me, I'm an enigma. And everything I do is big, go figure. Bring nothing to the table, these rappers better duck. Cause when I'm throwing punchlines like George, I get buck. MVP, DJ Night, I rep the 263. Pundy MIC, I make these rappers RIP. To tell them I'm a boss, to tell them didn't bad. I got my shit in the bag, I couldn't chimahara. About to G, to tell them take it easy. Up in the club, you know they rockin' tonight. Show my shows in my heart. Shara, show my face like a dash. Shara, show my repaya. Shara, she sing a wire. Mwana uishumba, shumba. So tell them I'm a boss.
To my unborn childless, cause someone has to say this. You ain't never gonna rap, and your mama's here to say it. I'm the youngest, still the baddest, and some shit been so frustrating. And I guess it's time to lay off, don't stay soft, I'll say it. I am lost in a world of bloodsuckers and soul dealers. Who got the maddest ride and who got the real chinchillas? Niggas trying to put the girls against each other, and we see y'all subbing us on records. Gigi Wonder still can't see y'all. I know people who be stealing songs and hooks from the kids. I know people who done paid for their YouTube hits. How y'all paid to block a girl from the radio sitch? Now it's over, we gon' see through your regular hits. Fuck your feature, nigga. It's the new school, bro. And we coming for your money and your car and your girl. And every little other time we was kissing your ass, I'll be on you everywhere like a chicken pox rash. Shout out to Black Twitter, shout out to real hitters. I was sabotaged for 2 years, but still y'all people stayed up. And shout out to the media who had me from the get-go. Saw that something was up and told me I should stay flown. Hot new hip-hop, better say it again. Top 5 female rappers on a global scale. That I'm coming up fast, you should watch for my name. They call me Iron Lady cause I'm a Gigi LeMay. Have the rich kids grew up lavish as fuck, telling us about our struggles with your ice cream trucks. Trash lies about the people and you madly gassed up. Talking about the hood, hell, you're entitled as fuck. I got some day ones and lost some day twos. The fake fools, endorsements on the rise. I can now wear them real shoes on Fun Villa with the shoes they had would look cool. Fake it till you make it, and to the streets we stay true.
Hi friend, I've been reading a lot of
Yeah, 1, 2. Transmission from HHAP to satellite. I've been known to switch the odd character just to live evil, making friends with weird people. Chinese wood rat like Rizzo. Though cats keep repeating what I've said like an echo, I'm over their heads, over the top like sombreros. My commotion is twisted mindsets, parallel notions. Minds reading, heads rolling in a circular motion, like the waves closing right after the Moses division. Envisioning this mind of mine parted in perfect precision. Picture me, lightning flash fast, adjust your shutter speed. No hint of an apology, self-centered in the speech. You either with me or you don't exist. On a staple diet of whack MCs, especially if the need for beef persists, making hollow bones weary. Folks teary-eyed through spells of dry heat, rain fearing. Underground like tunnel dwellings. Loud mouths don't even know who to speak for. Going back and forth and up and down like a seesaw. See, I'll fight fire with fire, even fight fire with water. The only options for the mind to get broader. And book smarts can't tell apart the crooked cops and the robbers. On some freeze frame shit, I bring more heat than a sauna. Kill that mammoth in the room, all out, get certified crazy. Watch the blades in my palms stand sturdy like Swayze. Kicking decipherable thoughts without the applause. Bust it, even my joints get me higher than yours. Though terrors dominate, the force maneuvers militantly. From infancy, I copied the crawl to the walk like Darwin's theory. Ape shit, my crew's animalistic. Beastly syntax crumbles jungle walls. Systems under panic, spotting cloud formations and thunder strikes like Nordic witches. Electric gatekeepers hide as words in my diction. Verbal depiction, shock the ignoramus, X-ray vision. Seen Skeleto, the epics of my fam got no sequel. I've been swimming with sharks, still these eyebrows don't even arch. Rather master ancient arts, tear the scarlet house apart. Humility brings knees to dust. Auras emitting light like soul salutation at the dawning of dusk. While my rose quartz form crystallizes, awaken sleeping eyes while rappers stay pupils to my iris. Never ending energy cycles circle like cyclones. Broadcast through wormholes with pulsing heart and megaphone. Blasting Gnostic themes, scripts from quarantine satellites. The sky-bound space box tells no lies. This ain't a hit or a banger, it's a beatdown. And poisonous flows are more than toxic. Talk shit now. Lifting off. HHAP this 2012. We can flap rock and leave the giant master. Kill that mammoth in the room, all out, get certified crazy. Watch the blades in my palms stand sturdy like Swayze. Kicking decipherable thoughts without the applause. Bust it, even my joints get me higher than yours. Kill that mammoth in the room, all out, get certified crazy. Watch the blades in my palms stand sturdy like Swayze. Kicking decipherable thoughts without the applause. Bust it, even my joints get me higher than yours. Bathabanda sizokhala kodwa nceda bani njalo uzama ufihla inyala mbuza kuba ndifuna ukuqonda noba ngenda menzelana uzodwa hlele embizeni ebilayo into enayo emenayo ijakalashe mane bonde phethe iphini lodwa zinto zababini asingelwa ngabanintsi intomitini uthindithindi ndodwa wafela endleni ekhitshini uzodwa ngoba wayesoloke sineke komlungu kube funa uquma ububi bodwa doba ngoke sishiyile ke sisidume sesingelisa ulutshona wona uwodwa umbuzo wayesheke kumndeni zona ngaphakathi ekikisela isande ngaphakamelele kumweni border oh ngisinhlungu sodwa imswelekisile nyani indoda jo ufeli oyodwa nyani sonobani yasidodwa isivilisi inqebeli nesazele sindiphijo lokwe anaconda bibilili ngwiqe ilili nginqe kwachiphisa amathotana odwa wena ubulindele ntoni ubufume nokufufufu order ngenxa yokoyika inhloni ungama ubomi ubungayazi intombi ziyabhoda mihlale ngonyamezela ungonjwa siphola njani isilonda esimane sihonjwa sisona sodwa nqoli zodwa mayikhali ngoma iyomkhapha ayolala khali ngoma thuthuzela basela khali ngoma sisazama sikazuncama khali ngoma sipha amandla sisahamba thina namba mayikhali ngoma iyomkhapha ayolala khali ngoma thuthuzela basela khali ngoma sisazama sikazuncama khali ngoma sipha amandla sisahamba thina namba sikiluphanga eweke makhosi ucimile usolomze hosi walidlozi bangasiyo bathi biyinkosi umkhosi andibulondoloze bengeyongelosilo oshana ngonakale sweleke soneka lama nanemali yani mosa noshbani ngenqoba ndingalibaleli libalileli sola loms iseka loms awusoloms okomsholoze thanda uhlabelisa umshini imbotyelo kishinza mnyale mhlabele sebhokisini ukufa kunqonqosi labungaziphosi uhlanga bese kuhlala keza kuhlanga kungehlanga umeza wamemeza wathi inkosi yami nyembezi sihleli ngathi ngamathe nqosi vakalele haleluya nogqibela nangona ingaqini inhlonsi ngam sathi pam pam salandela isibhamu kwathi pam chithi thonsi lam rhabu lapho songafinci ngoba utywala busekhona songabuphokozi ngoba amahlaka lapho ekasagcwele sithi njengamanzi aselisa imbombozi kumakhwaba sangabuphokozi uboma bangahloniphaka impilo lebephiwa bathi xa kunzima bangabuqhobosha umthwala emqolo kuzifahla ingagoqozo nala nqondo umhlaba kanokugonqozo hlabe nqobo inyani sobe ingaqobhoza uqolo umqhobetholo hlabe lapho ungayilozi sibi noma hamba kusolozi mayikhali ngoma iyomkhapha ayolala khali ngoma thuthuzela basela khali ngoma sisazama sikazuncama khali ngoma sipha amandla sisahamba thina namba mayikhali ngoma iyomkhapha ayolala khali ngoma thuthuzela basela khali ngoma sisazama sikazuncama khali ngoma sipha amandla sisahamba thina namba.
Okay, so that was the episode, and just to recap, we dealt with several artists from different parts of Africa, and, one of the things I hope people come away with is the diversity of MCs on the continent. And so you have some, that are very political, like Muna and her song Revolution. You have other songs that are really kind of grounded in hip-hop's tradition of braggadocio, of really kind of introducing yourself and establishing yourself as a skilled MC. So you have, Gigi the Great and Beast in the City are examples of that. So you have kind of different styles and different ways that artists have approached the music. And, hopefully you heard some artists whose music you really kind of connected with. And so, again, this episode took a step away from the interview format and just getting back to the fact that this whole project was started because of a love of hip-hop, because of a love of hip-hop culture and a love of hip-hop music. And so this was really a soundtrack to that, to that love of hip-hop and looking at that through the expressions of female artists. So again, you need to get in touch with us. We say this pretty much every episode. You can contact us at feedback@hiphopafrican.com. If you want to, submit music for review or other, if you have an event to promote, anything like that, please contact us there. If you have any comments or questions, please send those in. At some point, we may begin to read some of the comments and questions on the show. But for right now, you can definitely send stuff in. Rate us on iTunes, review us on iTunes, and we'll see you next month.